Hello friends, now you will find out what this song is about. Very interesting facts about its performer and the exact lyrics. At the end of the video, a real surprise awaits you. Hotel California by the Eagles is a song packed with intriguing details and history. Here are some interesting facts about the song. 1. The lyrics are open to interpretation. The lyrics of Hotel California have been interpreted in many ways, but they primarily center around themes of excess, temptation, and disillusionment with fame. Some listeners have speculated that the song is a commentary on the hedonistic lifestyle of California, particularly in the 1970s. Others view it as a metaphor for the music industry itself, or even the idea of a spiritual trap. 2. The song's length. Hotel California is relatively long for a single, running over 6 minutes. Despite this, it became a major hit, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1977. It is still a classic rock radio staple, despite its length. 3. The famous guitar solos. The song features 2 iconic guitar solos. The first was played by Don Felder, who came up with the initial riff, and the second by Joe Walsh. Their contrasting styles, Felder's more classical, Walsh's more bluesy, blend beautifully, making the solos one of the most recognizable in rock music history. 4. A symbol of the band's peak. Hotel California marks a peak for the Eagles in terms of their commercial success. The album, also called Hotel California, went on to sell over 16 million copies in the US alone. It won 2 Grammy Awards and solidified their place as one of the best-selling bands in history. 5. The mysterious Hotel California. While the song's lyrics talk about a mysterious hotel that the narrator can't escape from, the hotel itself doesn't exist in real life. However, some fans have speculated that the hotel represents the Beverly Hills Hotel, often called the Pink Palace, because it is also tied to the entertainment industry and a symbol of excess. Others believe the song alludes to a more metaphorical hotel, representing a cycle of excess fame and addiction. 6. The album artwork. The album Hotel California features a famous cover with a photograph of the Los Angeles' Beverly Hills Hotel at sunset. The image features a massive, illuminated "Welcome to the Hotel California" sign, which fits the mysterious tone of the song. However, the hotel itself is not mentioned in the song's lyrics. 7. Song's recording. Hotel California was recorded at the famous Criteria Recording Studios in Miami. The song's distinct Latin-inspired rhythm was influenced by the band's visit to the studio, where the musicians took in some of the local sounds. 8. A song about addiction. Many fans and critics believe that Hotel California may be about addiction, particularly to drugs or fame. The prisoner of your own device lyrics suggest the feeling of being trapped by one's own choices or lifestyle, potentially referring to the drug culture that was rampant in the 1970s rock scene. 9. A critical and commercial success. Hotel California. The album not only spawned one of the Eagles' biggest hits, but also earned the band their 2nd Grammy for Record of the Year in 1978. The song also topped the charts in multiple countries. 10. The song's legacy. Over time, Hotel California has become one of the most covered songs in rock history, with many artists from various genres giving it their own spin. It is frequently ranked among the greatest rock songs of all time, and continues to captivate listeners with its eerie vibe and timeless guitar solos. 11. The "We are all just prisoners" line. The lyric "you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave" has been one of the most analyzed lines. It suggests that the Hotel California is not a physical place, but a metaphor for a mental or emotional state. This line in particular has intrigued listeners, with some interpreting it as an allegory for addiction or the rock and roll lifestyle. 12. The song was a last-minute addition. Interestingly, Hotel California was a last-minute addition to the album. The Eagles were initially uncertain about its potential, but once they recorded it, it quickly became the album's signature track. The lead vocalist of the Eagles is Don Henley, one of the founding members of the band. His personal life, career, and legacy are deeply intertwined with the success of the Eagles. Here are some key aspects of Don Henley's personal life. Early life. Don Henley was born on July 22, 1947, in Gilmer, Texas. Growing up in a small town, Henley was raised in a middle-class family. His love for music began at an early age, and he started playing the drums as a teenager. Henley was influenced by a wide range of musical genres, including rock, country, and blues. Formation of the Eagles. Henley moved to Los Angeles in the early 1970s to pursue a music career. There, he joined forces with Glenn Frey, and together they formed the Eagles in 1971. Henley became the drummer, and over time, he also took on the role of lead vocalist, contributing to some of the band's most iconic hits. including Hotel California, Desperado, and New Kid in Town, marriages and family life. Don Henley has been married twice. His first marriage was to Henley's high school sweetheart and a fellow Texan, Renee Zellweger, though they eventually separated. He has 2 children with his second wife, Sharon Summerall, a former model whom he married in 1995. Sharon Summerall has been a significant part of his life, and they have 3 children together. Henley is a relatively private individual and keeps much of his personal life out of the media spotlight. He's been known for his focus on family and his close relationship with his children, personal interests. Beyond music, Don Henley is an avid environmentalist and philanthropist. He has used his fame and fortune to support a variety of causes, particularly those related to conservation and environmental protection. One of his most well-known philanthropic efforts was his involvement in the creation of the Walden Woods Project, an organization dedicated to preserving the Walden Woods area in Massachusetts, which was made famous by author Henry David Thoreau. Henley has also been politically active, often speaking out on social and political issues. He has supported various causes related to human rights, as well as anti-war and pro-environmental movements. Solo career. In addition to his work with the Eagles, Don Henley has had a successful solo career. His debut solo album, I Can't Stand Still 1982, was followed by the highly successful The End of the Innocents 1989, which featured some of his most popular solo songs like The Boys of Summer and The End of the Innocents. Henley's solo work often focuses on themes of social commentary and personal introspection. Health and lifestyle. Henley, like many rock stars, has had his fair share of health struggles over the years, but he has generally maintained a relatively low-profile lifestyle in recent years. He has been known for taking long breaks from the public eye, spending time with his family and focusing on his personal projects. Legacy. Don Henley's legacy is one of the most significant in rock history. As a member of the Eagles, he helped shape the sound of classic rock, particularly with his contributions as a songwriter, singer, and drummer. His distinctive voice, poetic lyrics, and commitment to musical excellence have made him one of the most respected figures in the industry. He continues to be active in music, occasionally touring with the Eagles and working on solo projects. Henley's influence on rock music remains profound, and he remains a beloved figure among fans of the Eagles and classic rock. Hotel California by the Eagles is a classic rock song with deep, enigmatic lyrics that have sparked countless interpretations since its release in 1976. At its core, the song is a reflection on the excesses and disillusionment of the American dream, particularly as seen through the lens of the 1970s rock and roll lifestyle. Key themes and interpretations. Materialism and excess. The song critiques the allure and pitfalls of wealth, fame, and indulgence. The Hotel California represents a seductive paradise that ultimately becomes a trap. Lines like, "You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave," suggest the difficulty of escaping the lifestyle once you're ensnared. The song critiques the allure and pitfalls of wealth, fame, and indulgence. The Hotel California represents a seductive paradise that ultimately becomes a trap. Lines like, "You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave," suggest the difficulty of escaping the lifestyle once you're ensnared. Addiction and loss of control. Many see the song as a metaphor for addiction, whether to drugs, fame, or materialism. The haunting refrain and eerie tone convey a sense of entrapment and helplessness. Many see the song as a metaphor for addiction, whether to drugs, fame, or materialism. The haunting refrain and eerie tone convey a sense of entrapment and helplessness. The music industry. Some interpret the song as a commentary on the darker side of the music business in Los Angeles during the 1970s. The beasts and guests symbolize the superficial, predatory nature of the industry. Some interpret the song as a commentary on the darker side of the music business in Los Angeles during the 1970s. The beasts and guests symbolize the superficial, predatory nature of the industry. Surrealism and mystery. Surreal, almost dreamlike imagery in the lyrics gives the song a sense of mystery. Lines like, "This could be heaven or this could be hell," blur the boundaries between pleasure and pain, reinforcing the duality of the song's themes. The surreal, almost dreamlike imagery in the lyrics gives the song a sense of mystery. Lines like, "This could be heaven or this could be hell," blur the boundaries between pleasure and pain, reinforcing the duality of the song's themes. Symbolism in the hotel. Hotel itself is a metaphor, open to interpretation. It could represent the seductive yet destructive allure of California, the hedonistic lifestyle of the time, or even the trappings of one's own choices and desires. The hotel itself is a metaphor, open to interpretation. It could represent the seductive yet destructive allure of California, the hedonistic lifestyle of the time, or even the trappings of one's own choices and desires. Artistic perspective. Don Henley, one of the song's co-writers, described it as a commentary on the hedonism and self-indulgence of the 1970s in America, particularly in Southern California. He referred to it as a journey from innocence to experience, underscoring its themes of disillusionment and consequence. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, "Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here." Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes-Benz, she got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain. "Please bring me my wine." He said, "We haven't had that spirit here since 1969, and still, those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, 'Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face.' They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise. What a nice surprise. Bring your alibis, mirrors on the ceiling, the pink champagne on ice." And she said, "We are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast." Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. "Relax," said the night man. "We are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave." Thank you for watching the video, and now here is the promised surprise. Everyone who subscribes to our channel will become a participant in the annual drawing of the newest iPhone. If you like this performer, put a like and see you soon.